compare fractions. When I compare fractions, I don't have one fraction, I have two fractions. Very good. And today I want us to compare it like we did on our study guide, where we had to use either shapes or rectangles. You ready? All right, I want to do 2/3 compared with 1/8. 2/3 compared with 1/8. What were you writing with? Okay, look for it. You just had it in your hand, baby. You were writing with your journal. All right, you ready? Let's compare using rectangles. Rectangles. So listen to this precise. Can I put both of those fractions on one rectangle?
No.
No. Can I say, I want to use a rectangle and then this would be in a circle?
No.
No. Remember, I have to use the same shape. Say it with me. The
Same shape.
You cannot have circle and rectangle, square and circle. You have to have squares or rectangles. All right, let's use a rectangle. So under 2/3, draw you a rectangle. Under 2/3, draw a rectangle. Now, we're going to draw the same size rectangle from 1/8. That means, watch this precise, I'm going to take from the top of the rectangle, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to draw to the bottom of the rectangle. And then I'm just going to slice it right there. That way I know those rectangles are the same size. On your paper, you could have used your lines to make sure they were the same height. To make sure they were the same height. Ooh, I'm stepping on something. We got lots of food right here. All right, 2/3. What does thirds tell me? I need what?
2 pieces.
I need 3 pieces. So how many lines will I draw? 2. So look, I need to make sure that I partition it correctly. What does partition mean?
Cut it up.
We studied A-brains on this test today. Now look, do it very carefully, making sure that it's as close as possible. Raylan, draw this down. All right, now look. If thirds tells me how many parts, what will 2 tell me to do?
Shade.
Shade. But now I'm going to shade from the top. Shade from the what?
Top.
Like that, shade 2 pieces. Take your pencil and shade the first 2 pieces. All right, let's go to the next rectangle. Stay with me, Trent. All right, if I'm at this rectangle, what does this 8 tell me to do?
Partition.
Partition it.
Cut.
Into 8. What does partition mean?
Cut it up.
So if I need 8 parts, this was from the very first virtual video, how many lines would I draw?
7.
All right, so we know we're going to draw a lot of lines right here. So draw 7 lines.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do it. Take your time. Take your time. What's your testing? Only Miss Cooper's class, because they have all of the virtual. Okay. So that's they had it. And y'all don't have to do Scantron or whatever that's called. Not to my knowledge. Even if they have, they've made that decision. What about? So I haven't incorporated Not to my knowledge. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. All right. You ready? If 8 tells me I need 8 parts, what is 1 going to tell me to do?
Shade.
But I have to shade from the what?
Top.
I got to shade the top. All right. So shade the top piece.
Oh.
All right. Now remember, when we compare fractions, the alligator wants not the bigger fraction. He wants the one with more what?
Shade.
The one with more shading. All right. Well, look at your fractions. Which rectangle has more shading?
2/3.
Listen to my A-brains. What is it?
2/3.
So am I going to point to 2/3 or am I going to eat 2/3? Eat 2/3. Now, saying it with a regular in-class voice, let's read this sentence. 2/3 is greater than 1/8. Take your mask off and let me see you read it backwards. Take your mask off and you see everybody's mouth